Hi, I'm Scott Saghirian, also known as Future Scott, because I help protect your future. I've spent more than 2 decades in the real estate industry, working as an agent, broker, and in leadership roles serving agents across the country. Because of that background, I understand something that people outside of the industry often don't fully appreciate. Realtors are entrepreneurs. You're self-employed. You manage your own income, your own schedule, and your own business risks. But there's one area where many agents still struggle to get clarity, and that's health insurance. There's no HR department, there's no benefits package, and many agents end up trying to figure it out on their own. Over the years, I've had a lot of conversations with realtors, and I tend to see the same pattern show up again and again. So in this video, I want to walk through 3 common dangers agents run into with health coverage, and 3 opportunities that many agents simply don't realize are available. Danger number 1, choosing coverage without really understanding what it is. This happens more than people realize. Sometimes an agent signs up for something because a colleague recommends it, or because it was presented through a brokerage, or simply because it seemed affordable at the time. But when we actually look at the details, it may not be traditional health insurance at all. Often what agents are offered through industry groups or brokerages are things like health sharing programs or fixed indemnity plans. Now, those types of programs can absolutely serve a purpose for certain people, but they work very differently from traditional health insurance, and many people don't fully understand those differences until they actually need to use the coverage. The goal isn't to criticize those options, it's simply to make sure people clearly understand what they have. Because when it comes to protecting your health and finances, understanding the structure of your coverage really matters. Number 2, thinking the ACA marketplace is the only real option. A lot of self-employed professionals assume their only choice are the marketplace plans they see during open enrollment. And for many people, those plans are the right solution. But in some cases, there are private health insurance options available that operate outside the market structure. These plans can sometimes offer different network structures, underwriting models, or pricing depending on the individual situation. The most important point isn't that one option is always better than the other. The important point is that many self-employed people simply aren't aware that more than one path may exist. Danger number 3, waiting too long to address it. This is something I see all the time with busy real estate agents. You're focused on listings, buyer contracts, negotiations, and the next transaction, and health insurance becomes something you deal with quickly just to check the box. Or sometimes it gets pushed down the road entirely. But the truth is, when you're self-employed, protecting your health and financial stability is part of protecting your business. Taking a little time to understand your options can make a big difference over the long run. Okay, now on the opportunity side. There are a few things agents often discover once we start looking at their situation a little more carefully. Opportunity number 1, better understanding what you already have. Sometimes the best outcome isn't changing plans at all. It's simply making sure someone understands exactly how their current coverage works, what the risks are, and whether it truly fits their situation. Education alone can be incredibly valuable. Opportunity number 2, finding solutions that better fit the self-employed lifestyle. Real estate agents have income patterns and business structures that are different from traditional employees. Sometimes that means there may be coverage structures that align better with that reality. But again, the key is education, understanding what options exist and how they actually function. Opportunity number 3, having a trusted resource for your clients. Real estate agents work with people going through major life transitions every day. People starting new businesses, people leaving jobs, people relocating, people retiring early. And those life changes often raise questions about health coverage. This is where a partnership can become really valuable. I work alongside real estate agents as a resource, someone who understands the self-employed world and can help their clients navigate health coverage questions when they arise. Sometimes that leads to helping the client. Sometimes it leads to helping the real estate agent themselves. And sometimes it simply means educating someone so they can make the best decision, even if that decision doesn't involve me at all. That's an important part of how I approach this work. My goal isn't just to sell insurance. My goal is to make sure people are informed and taken care of. Because when you're self-employed, protecting your health coverage is really part of protecting your livelihood. If you're a real estate agent and any of this sounds familiar, I'd be happy to connect. Whether it's helping you review your own coverage or simply being a resource for your client when these questions come up. If you found this helpful, feel free to share with any other agent who might benefit from understanding their options as well.